So let's just pick up where we left off. Basically, Father just found out that the demon creature that is attacking people inside the town at night, at times, sometimes, or at least that they fear do take people. That guy, creature, is actually possibly a possessed kid, and the person that told him that is Vlad, who is a vampire. From a previous book that I read. Took 2 hours. So anyway, that's where we left off. So Vlad replies, after Father says, "So it's a kid. I have to get home. Move!" "They think it was a kid. It's not. The first kid to go missing was the Beast's first victim in this town, years ago. The Beast has done this for centuries. The Beast has done this for centuries." Did not repeat that on purpose. "When it's finished with a town, it finds a new town to snack on. And it doesn't leave until everyone is gone." Vlad opens the door. "I'll drive you to your home." So now he's happy to help. Cut to interior of the blood-letting shed. Lex is still tied to the table and screaming. "Ah!" In case you don't know what a scream sounds like. Probably doesn't sound like that. Miss Franklin says, "It's all right, dear. We will cleanse you of the darkness." The doctor, who is a townsperson, not an actual doctor of medical expertise, digs a knife into Lex's arm. "Fuck!" screams Alexis. "It's taken a strong hold on her," says Miss Franklin. And now we cut to interior of Vlad's van. It's the same van that we see in the first book. I did not give you a great visual, but it was a van. It looked like a kidnapper van, so I think it was black kidnapper van, white kidnapper van, like the ones that kidnappers use. The black kidnapper vans, those are more like the CIA. It's more like the CIA, Secret Service. So they weren't Secret Service vans that kidnap people. They were the white panel vans that are like what kidnappers use. So Vlad and Father are in the back of the white kidnapper van, basically. So Vlad and Father are speeding through the town. Father notices Vlad's silver weapon sitting in the back. "What are these?" "Nothing to concern yourself with. Her car's still not here, and the door's open." I guess they've arrived. That was not made clear, but so they've arrived at her house, they've arrived at the grocery store, where Mother had gone missing. Vlad stops the car outside Father's. Fuck. So that's just a typo. No, I just got it wrong. They arrive outside the house because they figure Mother's just not answering the phone, and that's where Vlad just said just a second ago that that's where he's going to drive her. So, I can't read. Not a good memory. Apparently. So, anyway, her car's still not here, and the door's open. Which makes more sense. But I was thinking like the door's open on the car because the car door was left open earlier. So I thought it made sense. But apparently they're at the house, not the grocery store. They're at the house. Vlad stops the car outside Father's house. Now, exterior of the family home, through a red silhouette. Something watches Father exit the van and run in the house. Cut to interior. Lex's bedroom. Father looks frantically inside the bedroom. No Lex. Sorry. Cut to exterior of the family house. Through a red silhouette, something continues to watch Father as he runs to the van. I bet you thought that I repeatedly read what I read a second ago. I did not that time. I thought I was for a second, though. I was like, crap, I'm reading it again. But I didn't. So anyway, that happened. Something is watching them through a red silhouette. Most likely the creature. But, somebody could have glasses with red tints. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read this. I'm proud of it. I still like it. It's very, clearly, very B-movie-ish. It's missing some things. It's got a lot of stuff that's very cheesy. Yeah, but we're still in Vlad's van, the white kidnapper van. Vlad pulls away from the house while his father looks frantically outside. It couldn't have got her, could it? Cut 2. Market. Interior of the market. I'm going to go with we're looking out through the windows, because it says, Vlad's van pulls up to the market and father runs out to the door. Stop! Father stops. She's not in there. Then why did they drive there? Father looks toward the headlight beam and walks to it to see his wife's severed head. Well, I guess she's dead. I thought she it said her head popped out of the thing. I thought it popped out of the sewer lid, as in like the lid was up and it's like her head and it's the ground, and she was like that, and then it popped back down. But no, I guess it was just her head just popped out of it, like severed head. Could have said severed. Didn't say severed. If I did, it would have made more sense. But hey, that would have been foreshadowing. Or actually, it would have been foreshadowing. It would actually shown what actually happened. But anyway, that's not what was said, but that's apparently what happened. This is how I used to write. I'm not saying I do any better now. I'm just saying this is how I used to write. I didn't put all the things together in my... I didn't double check. I don't know. Continuing back where we're at, there's a head in the parking lot. I like that voice. I'll keep it. Father looks toward the headlight beam and walks to it to see his wife's severed head. Father drops to his knees in tears as he cradles her head. Father turns back to Vlad in the headlight beams. Where's my daughter? Cut 2. Interior of Vlad's van. Vlad reaches behind his seat to grab 2 silver swords. A sword? I can't kill people. It's not for them. The pair were forged in the dust of every tree and my own blood. It's the strongest weapon we have against the beast, and it's the best chance we have if we're going to be on foot tonight. My throat hurts. Or itchy, actually. I'm trying not to cough. That's probably the issue. Ugh. Yum. But tonight. Father holds out the sword to feel its weight. That's not even at all what I was going for. What about one of the guns? Says Father. We don't know how many beasts there are. A blast would be like sending up a flare, says Vlad. It's not just the one. It's never just one. Father grips his sword and steps out of the van. Cut 2. The bloodletting shed. I will return